Hello everybody, Tortoise Investing. It's Monday. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Super Bowl was amazing. Today let's dive into SCHD and what makes it tick. Look at the top 10 holdings that are in the ETF that we all love so dearly, and just kind of look at the numbers with them. If you are new, please hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's keep growing this baby into something awesome. We passed 100. Let's march on to 1,000, 10,000, and just keep rolling with it, guys. And comment down below. Let me know what you've been looking into. Say hi, or if you have any questions at all, I reply to every single comment. Now, SCHD is an absolutely amazing ETF. It has outperformed VOO over the past 5 years. If you can see here, SCHD is at 84.38%, while VOO is at 73.19%. So, been outperforming there, and it's got an amazing dividend of 3.32%, and it's got a growth rate of 13.9%, which is just bonkers. It is absolutely amazing. I love this ETF. So the top 10 holdings here, we got Broadcom, Verizon, Texas Instruments, Home Depot, Cisco, Merck, Lockheed Martin, BlackRock, CocaCola, and Pepsi. This is making up, as I said, the top 10 in the ETF. I see why it ticks so well. Now I'm going to be using Qualtrim to take a look at all of these holdings numbers. So first up is Broadcom. Broadcom, if you can see here, all the little chart thingies here, the revenue ticking in the right direction. We got great EBITDA, cash flow, amazing. Net income's growing, EPS is growing. Debt is shrinking slowly. Really great dividend growth. And the return on capital employed is going in the right direction. This is a semiconductor. Semiconductors have been having it a little rough here lately, but when it comes to semiconductors, I think Broadcom is the best of the best. It's got a great dividend yield above 3%, payout ratios below 65%. That's what you want to see. But yeah, this is a fantastic holding. Nothing to complain here. Number 2 was Verizon Communications. Verizon is a telecommunications. So if we take a look here, we got revenue kind of stable, EBITDA slowly growing, cash flow not terrible. Net income's growing a little bit, EPS growing a little bit. They do have some debt, but the ratio with debt to EBITDA is below 3, so that's fine. Dividend growth is there, even though it be slow. And the return on capital employed is around 10% average, so not bad. I prefer AT&T to Verizon, but they know what they're doing because ETF's been working out very, very well, and it's the largest position in my portfolio at 20%, so I can't really knock them. They know what they're doing. Next up's Texas Instruments. This is another semiconductor. So free cash flow 3.66%. That is good. Dividend yield 2.82%. Payout ratio is below 50%. Very nice, very nice. Revenue kind of flat, but it's looks like it's ticking upward here. It's nice. EBITDA growing. Constant free cash flow, it's what you want to see. Net income's growing, EPS is growing. They have more cash than debt. I love this. Whenever this is positive, you know they got their stuff figured out. Dividend growth is there. They're doing share buybacks, which is nice, and return on capital employed is ridiculous. So this, very, very good semiconductor. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. If it was cheaper, I'd buy it, but I got it in SCHD. What am I talking about here? Anyways, yeah, I like that one. Like that holding a lot. Home Depot. Home Depot, free cash flow 3.12%, dividend yield 2.4%, payout ratios below 50%. Again, like to see it. Revenue is growing, EBITDA is growing, free cash flow in the right direction, net income's growing, EPS is growing. Their debt is growing, but again, they have $32 billion in debt, and their EBITDA well covers that. Their debt's not an issue for them. Dividends growing in the right direction. They're buying back shares, and return on capital employed. Very, very nice. Very nice. So yeah, another really great one. Their biggest competitor obviously is Lowe's. I like Lowe's, but again, I mean, they know what they're doing. This ETF's been just trucking along so well. Next up is a Cisco. Got a free cash flow, 6.75%. Dividend yields 3.22%. Payout ratios at 64%. Anything below 65 is nice. That's what you want to see. Revenue, pretty stable. EBITDA is stable. Cash flow is constant. Net income slowly going up. EPS is slowly rising. Again, a thing I love to see. More cash than debt. Cisco, underrated. Look at that. So dividend growth is there. Although it be slow, it is still existing. And they are buying back shares pretty often, it looks like. Nice. And return on capital employed hovering around 20%. So very, very nice holding. I like it. I like what I see there. Good one. Good. Next up, we got Merck and Company. All right, they got a free cash flow of 5.54%. Dividend yields 2.69%. Payout ratios below 50%. Very nice. Revenue kind of growing a little bit. EBITDA not terrible. Free cash flow is constant. It's good. Net income. EPS is kind of growing a little bit. They have some debt, but a lot of healthcare stocks do carry a little bit of debt, so not gonna knock it there. Merck's one of the best ones out there, I do believe, when it comes to healthcare stocks. If you're looking to have one in your portfolio, and you find this on sale or AVI, you can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with it at all. Return on capital employed, a little low for my liking. I usually like to see this above 10%, but again, they know what they're doing. I'm not going to knock it. Next up is Lockheed Martin, which is the grandpappy of defense stocks. Self-defense stocks as in missiles and things. Free cash flow 4.93%. We got dividend yield 2.55%. Payout ratio, again, below 65% is what I like to see. So it's right in that zone. Revenue, slowly growing. What? This is quarterly. Have the rest of these been quarterly? Go back to Merck here. Bosh. My apologies, guys. I didn't even catch that. Yeah, pretty much the same story that I was saying there. Things, all positives. Everything's ticking in the right direction here. Yep, my bad. A little hiccup there. I didn't do that in any other ones, did I? Nope. Okay, we're good. Boosh. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Alrighty, we're good now. Sorry about that, guys. Revenue's going in the right direction. EBITDA, good free constant cash flow, net income, EPS. Again, they have debt, but it is absolutely manageable. It is a low ratio. They got $15 billion in debt, and their EBITDA is $8.7 billion. So dividend growth's in the right direction. They are doing share buybacks slowly but surely, and return on capital employed is beautiful. Lockheed Martin, love it. Really wish that this would go on Supercell, because I would love to buy it. But again, I hold SCHD, so I do hold a little bit of Lockheed Martin. BlackRock Inc. We got a free cash flow of 3.96%. Dividend yield 2.79%. Payout ratio below 65%. You want to see it? That's good. Revenues in the right direction. EBITDA free cash flow, net income, EPS. Excuse me. They got where'd their debt go? Debt no there? Well, according to this, they got a lot more cash than debt, but they didn't update up here. I don't know. Anyways, they have this under control, no matter what it be. Shares outstanding, looks like they're buying them back slowly but surely. And return on capital employed, this is a little low, but it is ticking in the right direction. This is a financial service place. If I remember correctly, they're invested in like a little bit of everything as a firm. But yeah, BlackRock, CocaCola, we all know CocaCola. They got a free cash flow yield of 3.86%. They got a dividend yield of 2.95%. Payout ratio a little bit high, but it's Coca-Cola. They'll get this under control. I have no worries whatsoever. I didn't do the annual thing. Okay, yeah, I did. All right. So annually, revenue is there. It's not growing, not shrinking too much as well. EBITDA, free cash flow is growing. Net income, slowly but surely. EPS is slowly but surely growing. They have debt, but again, it is pretty manageable. As long as the ratio is like below 3 times your EBITDA, I don't view it as that bad of a thing. Their dividend growth, although it be slow, it is there, and they've been growing it for a while. That's the thing with Coca-Cola, and their return on capital employed hovering above 10%, which is nice. They grow their dividends slower, at like a rate of like 4 to 5%. It's the only reason why I've not really dove into it. But again, it's not a bad holding. Not a bad holding at all. It's one of Warren Buffett's bigger ones. But last but not least, here we got PepsiCo. Everyone loves PepsiCo. This is an absolutely fantastic holding. They got a free cash flow of 4.42%. Dividend yield 2.61%. Payout ratio 70%. Again, a little bit high for my liking, but they'll get it. They know what they're doing. Revenue's ticking in the right direction. EBITDA's going up. Free cash flow, they got a good bit there. Net income's going up. EPS. Their debt 35 billion, 14 billion. Again, the 3.30 ratio is well covered there. Dividend is increasing a bit quicker than Coke. That's the reason I like Pepsi better than Coca-Cola. Their dividend is increasing quicker. They just recently increased it by, I think, 10%. So it's very nice. Very nice. They are buying back shares, and the return on capital employed is hovering above 15%. Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, guys, that is the holdings through SCHD. That is what you're getting. Here's a quick little breakdown of everything in percentages. 22.08% in finances, 16% electric technology, a little over 13% in consumer non-durables, 10% in healthcare, 8% in technology services, 6% in producer manufacturing, 4.6% in retail, 4.4% in energy minerals, 4.3% in communications, and 2% in distributions. But yeah, at CHD, they know what they're doing. That thing's been a beast. Again, like I said, it's one of my biggest holdings in my portfolio. None of this is financial advice. I was just wanting to make a little video for you guys breaking down everything with SCHD so you can see what makes it tick. And yeah, guys, until next time, see yous.